Welcome back to Coin Collector Hub, the treasure trove for every coin enthusiast out there. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a very special piece of American numismatic history, the 1997 D1 cent Liberty coin. You might think it's just a penny, but hold on tight, this tiny copper treasure has a story that could blow your mind and a value that might just leave you speechless. Text on screen, 1997 D1 cent Liberty coin, history, rarity and the $543 million market value. Let's start at the very beginning. The United States penny, also known as the 1 cent Liberty coin, has a legacy stretching back to 1793. But the version we know and love today, the iconic Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Fast forward to 1997, a year when the U.S. economy was booming, and the Denver Mint struck millions of 1 cent coins. Each of these coins proudly bore the D Mint mark, indicating it was made in Denver, Colorado, one of the major coin-producing mints of the United States. The 1997 D1 cent was part of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse Series, used from 1959 to 2008. The obverse features the stoic profile of Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of strength and unity. The coin is composed primarily of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, as the U.S. Mint had switched from solid copper to zinc in 1982 due to rising metal costs. It has a diameter of 19.05 mm and weighs just 2.5 grams, light in your hand, but heavy in historical and collectible value. Let's take a closer look. President Lincoln's right-facing bust Lincoln Memorial with tiny Lincoln statue visible between the columns, D, below the date, representing the Denver Mint smooth zinc core with a copper coat. But what makes the 1997 D penny stand out isn't just its standard design, it's the story, rarity, errors, and how collectors see it today. Although over 4.5 billion 1997 D pennies were minted, only a small fraction of them have managed to gain fame among collectors. Why? Because many coins were quickly lost to circulation, damaged, or simply ignored. But a few rare varieties and mint errors changed everything. Here are a few of the most prized versions. Double die obverse, noticeable doubling on Lincoln's face or the word Liberty. Off-center strikes, coins struck slightly or severely off-center, creating bizarre, valuable patterns. Clipped planchets, a portion of the coin is literally missing, due to an error in the blanking process. Even coins with full luster and strong strike from original mint sets can command top dollar at auctions. High-grade uncirculated coins, especially those graded MS 67 and above, exceedingly rare and incredibly valuable. For most Americans, the 1997 D penny has been passed around in everyday transactions, grocery stores, vending machines, coffee shops. But even in circulation, sharp-eyed collectors are always watching. Despite being a common coin on paper, the high-quality versions, especially those in mint condition, are incredibly scarce today. The vast majority were never preserved, and many now show wear, discoloration, or damage. Finding a brilliant uncirculated 1997 D penny is like finding a needle in a haystack. Now let's talk about the big question: how much is the 1997 D1 cent Liberty coin really worth? Thinking face in average circulated condition? Maybe just face value. In brilliant uncirculated condition, it could fetch anywhere between $5 to $250 depending on the grade, but rare varieties, pristine examples, and error coins graded MS 68 or above, these have been sold for thousands of dollars at auction. And here's the jaw-dropping part. Some experts estimate that the collective market value of premium 1997 D1 cent coins, including all known high-grade and rare errors, could exceed $543 million when factoring in collector interest, investment demand, and global auctions. That's right, $543 million floating quietly through drawers, jars, and wallets across America. Want to find a valuable 1997 D penny? Here's what to do: look for sharp detail, no wear, no scratches, check the date and mint mark. The D is key. Examine for doubling, off-centering, or clipping. Consider professional grading, services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and boost the value. Keep an eye on eBay, auctions, and estate sales. You never know when a gem will pop up. Collectors are always on the lookout. So whether you're a beginner or a seasoned hobbyist, don't overlook the humble penny. What seems ordinary could turn out to be extraordinary. The 1997 1-cent Liberty coin is more than pocket change. It's a living piece of American history, a potential goldmine for collectors, and a powerful reminder to never underestimate the small things in life. So next time you're going through your change, don't just glance. Take a closer look, because that 1997 penny might just be your hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coin Collector Hub for more incredible coin stories and discoveries from around the world. Tap the bell so you never miss a drop of numismatic knowledge. Today, we're diving into one of the most surprising stories in the world of U.S. coins, the 2015 Lincoln 1-cent coin. At first glance, it might seem like just another modern penny. But hidden beneath its copper-plated zinc surface lies a legacy, a mystery, and a value that may just leave your jaw on the floor. That's right, this humble coin has been rumored to be worth up to $543 million in collector circles. Sounds insane, right? Let's break it all down. The story of the 2015 1-cent coin begins with a rich American tradition, the Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The design evolved over the decades, with several reverse changes, from the classic wheat ears, 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial and finally the Union Shield in 2010, representing Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a unified nation. The 2015 version, minted in Denver, continued this legacy. With its striking Union Shield on the reverse and Lincoln's bust on the obverse, it reflects both tradition and modern minting precision. In 2015, over 4.28 billion 1-cent coins were minted in Denver alone, so how can one possibly be worth hundreds of millions? Let's talk rarity. Among billions, only a few coins stand out due to minting errors, off-metal strikes, or freak accidents during production. In some rare cases, 2015 cents were discovered with double dies, clipped planchets, or even off-center strikes, the kind of errors that serious collectors go absolutely wild. 4.1 such coin, with a rare reverse doubling and unusual zinc layering, reportedly fetched attention from major collectors, inflating its value astronomically. Now imagine this, a rare 2015 cent, nearly flawless, with an error so unique it's literally one of a kind. That's where the $543 million valuation rumor stems from. It's not just about the coin. It's about the story, the rarity, and the sheer demand in the elite collecting world. Alright, let's talk value. Circulated condition. Most 2015 cents in circulation are worth 1 cent, but some well-preserved coins can fetch 5 to 25 cents if uncirculated. Mint state grades, MS65 and above, can sell for $5 to $25, depending on eye appeal and luster. Proof-like or red-toned coins, especially with Denver mint marks, can bring in $50 to $200 if verified by PCGS or NGC, but here's where things get mind-blowing. A mysterious, error-laden 2015 penny, verified as the only one of its kind, was rumored to have been offered at a private auction for a staggering $543 million. Though this hasn't been confirmed publicly, the buzz in the coin collecting community is real. It's not about the face value anymore. It's about rarity, uniqueness, and history wrapped in copper and zinc. Collectors are fascinated by the 2015 because it represents the modern evolution of coinage, combined with potential error mysteries and low population high-grade examples. It's a sleeper hit, common at first glance, but a treasure when looked at closely. And here's a pro tip: always check your pocket change. That shiny little penny might just be your golden ticket. Yes, believe it or not, some of these high-value 2015 coins are still in circulation today. Coin roll hunters across the US are scanning thousands of pennies hoping to uncover that one perfect minting anomaly. Keep your eyes peeled for red-toned, perfectly struck coins with sharp edges and clean dies, especially any doubling or metal layer inconsistencies. Let's recap the market value, worth face value unless in pristine uncirculated condition. MS67 or higher, auction prices between $50 to $200. Can range from $500 to $5,000 plus. Ultra-rare specimen rumored private offer of $543 million. This remains one of the most mysterious potential sales in modern numismatics. The 2015 D. Lincoln 1-cent coin is a perfect example of how history, rarity, and curiosity intersect in the coin collecting world. Whether you're a casual collector or a die-hard enthusiast, never underestimate what a single cent can hold, because in the right hands, that cent could be worth millions. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below. Do you have a 2015 D penny in your collection?